I want to tell you about the moment I realised I was living a lie. I had everything. The house, great job, beautiful family, the respect. And from the outside I was winning. But inside I was drowning. And every morning I'd wake up feeling like a fraud, like I was playing a character in somebody else's story, somebody else's life. And the worst part was, I thought I was the only one. But here's what no one tells you about being a so-called successful man in a so-called modern world, is you can have all the external markers of success and still feel completely empty on the inside. You can be the provider, the leader, the one that everyone looks up to, and still wake up every day, every morning wondering, is this it? And you think your way through everything, and you analyze and optimize and plan, but when it comes to actually feeling something, anything, when it comes to being present with the people who matter most, you're lost. And I spent years thinking my mind was my greatest asset, my greatest weapon, and it turns out it was my greatest prison. The mind that got me success was the same mind keeping me from happiness, from connection, from deep connection, from being the man I actually wanted to be. And I know you feel it too, that quiet struggle, that voice that whispers, something's missing, even when everything looks perfect. But the breakthrough came when I stopped trying to think my way out of it. And I came to places like this, away from the noise, away from the monkey mind chatter, away from the expectations and the performance, away from the good opinion of other people. And I started asking different questions. Not how do I fix this, but what am I avoiding? Not how do I optimize this, but what am I actually feeling? Not how do I control this, but what wants to emerge? And that's when I discovered and started working with the 4 archetypes, the king, the warrior, the lover, the magician. And every man carries these within him. But most of us, we're trapped in the shadow of just 1 or 2. But the magician's the one who transforms. He takes confusion and creates clarity. He takes isolation and builds brotherhood. He takes doubt and forges unshakable presence. But here's the thing about magic. It's not about tricks. It's about truth. And the man that goes through this journey finds that truth. They don't just change lives, they transform bloodlines. They touch the ancestors that came before and the ones yet to be. And I've watched a software engineer stop avoiding difficult conversations and finally connect with his teenage son. I've seen a business owner transform from a reactive leader into someone his team actually wants to follow. And I've witnessed a marketing director turn his imposter syndrome into authentic confidence, a confidence that radiates through everything he touches. But the real transformation is not just about you. When you reclaim your power, when you step into authentic leadership, when you become the man you're meant to be, the one you're designed to be, the one you're destined to be, everyone around you feels it. Your children see a father who's present, not just providing. Your partner experiences a man who can hold space, not just solve problems. Your team follows a leader who inspires, not just instructs. This is how we change the world. One man at a time, one transformation at a time, one new insight at a time. So here's the invitation for you. The Way of the Magician isn't just a course, it's an initiation. It's 9 weeks for 15 men every Wednesday at 8 p.m. starting on July the 9th. And this isn't for everyone. This is for men who are tired of living in the shadow of who they could be. Men who are ready to do the work. Men who understand that real transformation requires real commitment, requires access to a deeper truth of themselves and how they're showing up. So we'll dive into frameworks that actually work to give you an understanding of how your brain is playing tricks on you and how to play tricks on it. We'll be working on the curiosity compass that transforms your relationship with uncertainty. We'll be looking at the growth triangle, a framework that transforms toxic dynamics into powerful partnerships. But more than that, you'll find your brotherhood. Men who get it. Men who have been where you are. Men who are committed to becoming who they're meant to be, who they are designed to be. And right now, the question isn't whether you need this, because you wouldn't be watching to this point if you didn't already know the answer to that. The question is, are you ready? And I can't promise it will be easy, because real transformation never is. What I can promise you though is this. What I can promise you though is this. The man you're meant to become is waiting for you on the other side of this decision. And your family needs that man. Your community needs that man. The world needs that man. You need that man. It's time to reclaim your power. It is time. It is time to stand up, to step in, to step forward and step into your fullest, most powerful masculine self. And the magician is the way in. I'll see you on the way.